We haven't been in on here for a hot minute, ain't it? Alright, what's going on, man? Let her down easy and got this. Uh-oh. You never let someone down easy. Hey, yeah, honestly, same for me. It was really nice to meet you, but I'm always really packed with a lot of stuff and I don't think I could hang out as often. Just don't want to make you think that I don't give you too much time, but honestly, I really don't have time at all. LOL. Hey, by the way, wanted to say something. You're probably one of the most socially awkward guys I had ever met. I would rather get back with my ex than want to hang out with someone like you. This gives me like, yeah, I didn't even like your boobs that much anyway. That's the vibes I get. Again, people always say like, oh, there's always nice guys, and like the nice guys are way worse because they have fedoras and stuff. Like, there's toxic people on both sides, man. I would rather hang out with my ex. You don't mean that. You're so toxic for that. LOL, dude. You lost, man. You're such a clown. Give her the thumbs up emoji. Wait, you wanna know something funny? So unfortunately, I still have to use Facebook because my parents are boomed out and they refuse to use like WhatsApp or Discord for like messaging and stuff. So my parents give me a thumbs up and it always like rings in my head. I'm like, did I do something wrong? And then I remember they don't mean like thumbs up like we do. They mean like thumbs up like, okay, I got it. Yeah. What are the odds two people looking at a date but neither have the time to date? It's such a coincidence. Yeah, I don't know. Again, it's just kind of like he's trying to be nice. Like, that's a very polite way of saying like, I don't think this is gonna work out, sorry. It's without them saying like, I don't like you. Which is really polite. Like, I would rather hear that than say like, oh, Alana, you're a toxic, stupid bitch, you know? That would make me sad. Whatever you say, smile. Passive aggressive thumbs up is so good, I love it. Thumbs up is negative now, am I old? Yes. I hate to break it to you like this, smuggler chatter. I will tell you that, like, if you're above the age of, I wanna say, maybe like 30, probably, you probably don't get this, but anyone below 30 thinks that thumbs up is like really passive aggressive. Yeah, it's kind of, I mean, again, it kind of depends on the context. Obviously, if you're gonna thumbs up like, are we meeting up at 2 p.m. and then you thumbs that up, that's a bit different. But like, if you thumbs up generally, it's kind of toxic. 36 and I know this. Well, you're young and hip. I guess waiting for a reply was misogyny. Oh god. Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay, first red flag, chat. What's the first red flag? I'll give you 2 hints. If you use more than one emoji, you lost. Yes, the massive spam of emojis. How predictable. Not all men, but definitely most men. Why did I give her a Toad's freaking voice, dude? You cry about not being most men, but here you are. Granted, you haven't blocked or ghosted me yet. Full stop, exclamation point. Dude, I'm gonna pass out, man. But the silent treatment? Just as pathetic. Full stop, exclamation point, exclamation point. Spit your dummy out, because I wouldn't just agree with everything you had to say. You aren't argumentative. You are just an emotional man-child. Wait, so because you're not arguing with someone, that means they're emotional? Wait, that's like actually like that's dumb as fuck. Yeah, being not emotional doesn't, yeah, arguments like means you're emotional, is it not? I don't know, like, okay, now I'm not thinking about it too much. I am going to block you, but I will tell you exactly why. Oh my god, I hate people like this. And very likely and much more are the always have to be right. Want someone agreeable, miserable, fragile, pretends to listen, but not really when something isn't the response you want to hear. Misogynistic. So we went from not agreeable to not argumentative means that you're misogynistic because you're not responding. I thought everyone was just in agreement that when you want to fight all the time, that's like a bad thing. That's not like a... I think that's a very emotional thing to do, to start arguing and yelling instead of taking time apart. But okay. Yes, very cunty of this woman. Yes, queen. I hope you continue with your path into growing because you need a lot of that. Especially with the nonsense that you aren't part of the problem. Your behavior is exactly why women say most men. No, I think, sweetie, it's just you. And frankly, dudes like you are the ones that actually makes anyone believe is all men. Dude, this guy didn't respond to her and he mind fucked her. Happy you didn't waste much of my time. I hope you find exactly what you deserve. Full stop, exclamation point, middle finger emoji. This guy says, lol, I was waiting for you to reply. Hi, kitty. Is my screaming attractive to you, kitty? Dude, he's in my lap. So, what did we learn today? We learned that these people get insanely upset and start essaying the second they feel threatened. In my opinion, the more you type when you're arguing, the more you lose. He should give her back the K. I mean, the fact that this guy just said LOL, I was waiting for her to reply means that this guy was actually trying to get with this chick. I would have 100% just not talked to her. Crazy. The reddest flag of them all is the emoji usage. Okay, finally got one. About me. If you are newly single or having kids, please swipe left. Okay. And please, if you have male whiny bitch syndrome, stay away from me as much as possible. This is a red flag too, by the way. This is a monkey covering their eyes. Bad teeth are not tolerated either. Chat, what? Sporty and masculine figure only. I really want to see what they look like. I really would love to see what they look like. This has got to be rage bait. But you want to know what they say about rage bait is that it has a grain of truth to it. This is actually way more common than they think. She's not very pretty, and she definitely does not have a sporty and masculine figure. No smokers. Okay, that's fine. I don't think this is a red flag. Single, no kids, no ex-baggage, etc. That's your prerogative. That's fine. I understand that. But you're also narrowing down your pool insanely hard. You're already doing it with sporty and masculine figure only. I'm too Mediterranean, so enjoying only fine things in life. No offense. I don't know what that means. I don't believe in gender equality. I'm looking for a man who can afford to be a man. She's looking for a sugar daddy. She's looking for a sugar daddy. Brings nothing and demands everything. This guy blurred out didn't blur it out, but I'm assuming they cut off the picture because they know that this would just validate people's opinion. Oh my god, man. These people are insufferable. I've seen it, chat. I know people are gonna say, Alana, this is rage bait. This is just cherry picking. There's no way there's people like this. Chat, my brother used dating apps for the longest time before he met his wife. It is absolutely true. My brother is 5'8" or 5'9", and the amount of times he would send me like screenshots of women saying, "Oh my god, blah blah." Kitty, what the fuck, man? They will absolutely say like, "Oh, if you're under 5'9" or 6 foot, then you can't talk to me. Sorry." Absolutely true. Finally choosing to leave the toxicity. Okay, holy shit, essaying. What is this? Okay, you're right. You're gonna find a person who gets to love you right in Houston. You're right. I fell in love with a person I don't even know. I was just blinded by love, I guess. I wanted to make this work for you. Oh, with you. I wanted to be with you. I got hurt by what you said. What's the point of being here if you don't want to... If I don't have you or my kids, the people that I actually did care about... Holy shit. What's the point of trying to be happy if I don't have you? Oh no, this is a major red flag, chat. Someone who's extremely codependent and says they can't be happy by themselves. Yeah, that's a big red flag. With boys and girls. If a guy starts threatening you with like, "I'm gonna hurt myself," or it's a girl saying, "I'm gonna hurt myself if you don't wanna be with me," that's an extreme red flag. That's high school mentality. Music's too loud? Okay, I'll turn it down a little bit. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Maybe that person is right when they said I'm better off dead. Oh, yeah, I didn't even read this part yet. I knew it. Because I will never have real love in life. This is what you want? Question mark? Fine, Eddie. I'm over life. Just know I actually had faith of holding on because of you. Now I lost you and my kids. What point do I have to hold on? Bye, sad emoji. I don't think they're even dating at this point. I think they're like together and they have kids, right? They brought up kids twice. Oh, brother! Every single time I call you up for doing something toxic and say that I'm not putting up with it, you threaten to commit suicide. Do you not see how sick and manipulative that is? I'm so tired of people doing that to me. Totally valid, King. Pop off. Do not get influenced by people who start threatening your life. I mean, their life. When you want to put your foot down. Absolutely not. Get the hell out of here, brother. You know that I've lost people in the past due to suicide, yet you keep holding that over my head every single time. Honestly, I'm not putting up with this shit again. It's your life and your choices. I'm not gonna allow you to hold me hostage like this anymore. Goodbye. Baby, notifications have been silenced. Oh, man. Chad, don't ever let anyone influence you, man or woman. This is so toxic. This is genuinely like high school, middle school mentality. Like, no! If I can't have you, I'm gonna blow myself up! Yeah, I hope they're doing okay. I hate reading this stuff where it's like, no, I'm gonna fucking blow my head off, no! On today's episode of Why Are People So Shitty? Poem is balls. What? Okay. What a weird thing to say. Person, I couldn't care less about your opinion of my poetry. Have a splendid life. You can see yourself out. Womp womp. Dude, I understand if you think poetry is corny, but like shitting on someone on a dating app when you're looking for someone and then matching and then saying, yeah, your poetry's fucking gay, it's balls, brother. It's like, holy shit, grow up. Such a negative individual. You do know you can have easily denied my match instead of attacking something I'm passionate about. Oh well, not my issue. King! You can come to my stream anytime and read poetry to my chat. Like, again, if it's in public, like, yeah, obviously anybody can boo you, but this is like a private matching thing. Like, come on. Some girl sent me a poem in her first message. Aw, that's so cute. Bitter ego farming? Yeah, they're lashing out because they're mad. Happens very often. By far the funniest dating interaction I've had. I mainly do Latin and a bit of ballroom. They're a dancer! Yeah, he's a cutie. How long have you had him? Are you bisexual by chance? Oh my god. Okay, fun fact. When my brother was a teenager, like young teenager, probably like 13 or 14, he was really into ballet. And the amount of people that shit on him and called him gay, which he's not, because he loved ballet and dance, was insane. And this isn't even ballet. Like, this is Latin and ballroom. I think that's very masculine too. That can be. Some of those dancers are ribbed? Yeah, fucking hell, dude. That question's wild. Like, yeah, it's so fucking weird. His whole life, about 7 years ago. I'm curious where the question came from. I love that for you guys. I'm curious of the answer. Thanks, he's my son. So, you don't get the signal that maybe, like, you shouldn't say that? Like, she presses, too. She's like, I'm curious. It's like, why the fuck do you give a shit, you dumb bitch? I'm talking to you! It's definitely a unique one. I actually got that question a lot when I went to a gay bar for one of my friend's birthday parties. Okay, he tries to play it cool. He doesn't answer. What happens? Yeah, I can see that. Are you? F's men suck. What? Wait, what? I'm gonna unmatch B. Nothing wrong with embracing who you are, just the word to the wise. So, they're doing the stereotyping of saying gay men do dance, and when the guy doesn't reciprocate and says, oh, I'm not gay, or like, I don't want to answer that because it's none of your business kind of shit. Like, even if he is, why does it matter? And then they get butthurt. This is the same people that say, like, oh, well, if you're bisexual, like, oh my god, you're not actually bisexual. Have you seen those before? It's like, oh, well, you don't know how to make up your mind. It's like, oh my god, you're so dumb. Yeah, for sure men suck. No, it's you. You're the problem, bitch. Oh, you don't like you? Must be gay. Don't worry, chat. I stream every day. I'm sure I like you guys. I don't know who hurt you or if this is a joke, but I wish you own life, I guess. Oh, I wish you the best. We saw a shoe video about it. Yeah, she gets a lot of shit for being bi, apparently. People are so weird. Also, it's your first date. Like, I know you're gonna argue and say, like, oh, well, if you're on a Tinder dating app and then you're looking for women, as a man, you're probably heterosexual, but at the end of the day, you're looking for someone. It doesn't matter if you're bi or not. Like, obviously, if you're gonna go on, what's that fucking, what's the, is it Hinge? That's the gay one? Obviously, you're not gonna find, I think, you're not gonna find straight men on a gay dating app. Grindr? Oh, it's Grindr. Okay, well, you get my point, though. Like, obviously. You're looking for other people. Like, why does it matter? These people are crazy. I hate how it normalizes women hating for non-existent men. Loyal women don't exist. Now we do 100%. You just pass up for some who you thought was a hotter. I think I just had an aneurysm reading that. Now we do 100%. You just pass us up for some hoe you thought was hotter. Oh, some hoe. Oh. If you're straight, close your Hinge account. I just don't, man. I can't. Oh my god, you just pass us up for some hoe that's hot. These people are so crazy. You have one bad experience. Like, do you know how many men have bad experiences with women in my chat? that talk about like, oh, well, I had some really bad experiences. I lost a girlfriend in 5 years, or I got divorced. They don't just give up on everything. They don't just go out of their way to shit on women the whole time. Like, we meme around here and there, but ultimately, we do want something at the end of the day. I have 0 bad experiences, but I also have no experiences. It's a double-edged sword. Start getting experiences as soon as you can, because if you start holding it off again, you get more scared every time. It's kind of like, what's a good analogy? I don't know, like bike riding or learning how to drive a car. Like, the more you put it off, the more scared you are, as opposed to jumping in and getting used to it, even if it's really, 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 really scary at first. Yeah, like, you gotta do it, man. I bring to you my humble submission. Oh god. When I see emojis, my fight or flight instinct, like, immediately, like, goes out. I'm like, oh god, I have to prepare myself. I'm looking to have a long, healthy relationship. Guys with good hygiene. Okay. Good attitude. Okay, thumbs up. Mentally, emotionally, and financially stable. Okay, that's valid. I don't think that's a bad thing. Good health. Okay, that's valid. I mean, like, you know, relatives, some people have asthma or, like, I don't know, diabetes that they manage. Like, I understand. It depends. I think there needs to be more context. If you got the look, must be above 5'8". There it is, guys. They're a 5'2" queen, and everybody has to be 5'8". Open-minded with no restrictions. Who submit to this woman? Chat must submit. I'm surprised there's no pee-pee size on there. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I ain't gonna hold you. I genuinely thought that there would be like, oh, you have to have a massive 10-foot pee-pee. Pinor. Single dads do not interact unless the mother of your child pass. You can be a single dad. You can't be a single dad, but you can be one if the mother of your child is gone. So insane. Nah, that's crazy. That's actually one of the most insane things I've read in a while. And you put that on your profile, and to top it off, it's not even spelled correctly. Unless the mother of your child pass. Talking to some real high IQ individual. Yeah. And again, I can't help but emphasize, I've seen so many of these. Must be a minotaur. Yeah, must work in a milking farm. Alright. What value do you bring? Okay. What is this? I don't get much. What are the tests? Making you sure you aren't abusive, reactive, a hoe, a bum, or weird. Also, you have to prove you aren't a catfish. I'm totally down with, like, the not abusive part, but, like, you don't really know that until you get to know someone. And reactive is such a strong, like, word, too. Reactive. Like, what does that mean? Like, oh, if you buck me once, it's over? Oh, we get into an argument, that's it? Like, what does that even mean, reactive, by the way? Easy work. What's your number? No, you don't get that! You're impulsive, it seems. Impulsive. Before we proceed any further, answer this for me. What value do you believe you bring to a relationship? This is some king shit right here, okay. And what do you think sets you apart from the millions of others, women in this city? I don't want to date, and I'm not interested any longer. LOL, that's what makes me different. I'm done with this. Goodbye. Well, get filtered. Get filtered. Destroyed. Skill issue. Very powerful. I mean, honestly, it's better than wasting your time. I'll give her that. I will give her bonus points because she didn't say like, oh, you're just a disgusting idiot. I wasn't interested in you the whole time. You're never gonna find love, and also you should go to Home Depot and get a rope. Yeah, like honestly, this is actually not that bad. As horrible as it sounds, this isn't that bad. Did she look at her whole profile? No, when you unmatch someone, it just basically kind of like soft blocks them. Does that make sense? Holiday dating. Read the description first. Oh god. Okay. This is a doozy apparently. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put this in ChatGPT. Can you summarize this for me in less than one paragraph? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Perfect. I'm not reading all this, but okay, the user recounts a brief overseas dating experience with a friend's girlfriend's friend. Okay. Friend's girlfriend's friend. Friend's girlfriend friend? What does that even mean? Friend's girlfriend friend. Friends? So she has a guy friend that has a girlfriend who is a friend? A friend of the girlfriend. Okay. Where cultural expectations clashed, especially around chivalry and finances. Although they connected physically and emotionally at first, they found they weren't compatible for a relationship. Despite this, the woman sent mixed signals, expected him to pay for all the meals and activities, and later requested money for medical treatments she claimed were needed during their intimacy. He declined, citing imbalance in their dynamic, and clarified that their relationship didn't justify ongoing support. Okay. Here we go. Fast forward, I've left the country. She sent me this voice message saying after our time together, her condition was aggravated. She was feeling some discomfort down there, that it may have been the lubricant or something. She asked me to get testing done, as well as a few acupuncture sessions. How is an STD going to need acupuncture sessions, as well as some probiotics, and also a womb healing massage session? What? What is this? Okay, I gotta read this one. This is crazy. All right, let's do it. Okay. She sends a bunch of voice messages. They talk back and forth, and it says, every feminine biome is different, and yes, I'm very sensitive. That's true. Okay, that's valid. So you're unwilling to contribute for me to get tested as a result of sleeping with you. I'm not clear why would that be my responsibility, since we both decided to sleep with each other. The masculine role in union is protection and provision. Okay, hold on, but you're not married. You're just fucking each other. Pause. Like, pause right there. If he got an STD or he was concerned about his penile getting itchy, he would get the test. He wouldn't ask money from her. Like, let's think about this in the other perspective. If you flip the genders, if hers penile is getting itchy, he wouldn't ask her for money. He would just go get tested. I'm shocked, honestly. So that's like the very least a reasonable thing to cover after the week we had together. Okay, all right. We agreed we aren't in a relationship, so I'm not your provider. Okay, King. Yeah, true. I paid for all your meals together. Wow. Which was above and beyond what I saw was balanced. True. So to clarify, I decline. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's all about equality until it's like, I need money. It's part of taking responsibility for your actions. Like actually just what being a good man would do. In the future, perhaps don't sleep with someone or hook up with someone if you're unwilling to take responsibility for the full and complete life cycle of the engagement. But you just porked. that's that you just porked. That's literally all you did. You weren't like boyfriend and girlfriend. You're porking. You're porking on a vacation, I think, right? This includes the aftercare of talking to process what emotions arise and being the masculine to support any potential health complications or unplanned pregnancies. Or whatever appears as a result of your contribution. Yeah, your sneed, your seed. Pregante? Yes, this is a pregante situation. And for your information, anytime that I go out with Blah, he always covers my meals. Is Blah your boyfriend? So why, with your presence being there, would I offer to pay for my own? Because that's the respectful thing to do. I think that's very telling emotionally, by the way, that I open up vulnerably, but about real physical ramifications that I've experienced as a result of our connection, and you make it all about frustration covering my $10 dinners. Oh, cool, dude. Oh my god. I am 100% certain it was not $10. I bet you it was not $10. Oh, if you wanted, I could have been an awesome friend, a life-changing resource on this journey of balancing the masculine and feminine for health and harmony and of material abundance. I don't hold anything against you, and this attitude doesn't retract from your beauty. All the best on your journey, dear X. This sounds like ChatGPT. I don't know why. Like, I think he just, like, said, what's a nice way of, like, saying, like, please go fuck yourself. I don't want to talk anymore. Genuinely, I don't know, I just like $10 for food, what? Fast food probably isn't even $10. Yeah, that's another thing. That's a really good point. If you're on vacation, that shit ain't $10, I feel like. Yeah. To be completely honest, your influence in my life thus far has been resoundingly destabilizing, dysregulating, draining, and extractive. Okay, then, do not hook up, because you don't know what kind of diseases people carry unless you get them tested, or you have an understanding and trust between each other. And even then, they could be lying. Like, I don't know, I feel like that's just part of the thing, right? That's how it happens. You just trust each other, or you get tested. And I don't think it's offensive for both parties to get tested if they decide to do so. They should just pay for one another's tests. I've been inspired to create 3 reels as a result. Karmic relationships, neuroscience, and energetic implications of blah, 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 blah. Wait, what? What does that even mean? Inspired to make 3 reels? Wait, what? On Instagram? Oh my god, man. These people are oh Lord have mercy. What am I don't even want to read this. Wait, this is ChatGPT. Look, she actually ChatGPT'd. I love this too. A man's responsibility after lovemaking. Physical care. When a woman opens up her body, she becomes more physically rumble. Respecting her physical limits, supporting her afterwards and irritation, checking in, how's your body feeling, what do you need? This chick is pissed that this guy hooked up with her and kind of just didn't really care because it's a fucking hookup. Like, let's be real. Like, if you just want to pork and you want to get your rocks off with a woman, like, that's fine. Like, you do that with a guy too. Like, okay. They're not in a relationship. I understand if you're boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, of course you're supposed to care. Like, oh, your coochie hurts? You know that meme, like, oh, my tummy hurts because of my period. And the guy's just standing there. He's like, who do I have to hurt? You know, that kind of thing. Like, what is going on, man? Because it's a respectful thing to do. To not offer illuminates an inner sense of entitlement and taking someone for granted. I go out to dinner meals with blah blah and blah blah like 4 times a week and he never lets me pay. He brings me to foot massages, the spa, etc. So you're saying that because we have a dynamic of masculine providership that is disrespectful, entitled, and taking someone for granted. I am losing my fucking marbles, man. This is genuinely like an IQ litmus test. She's comparing them to another man when they hooked up. You never once offered when we were together. I've made my peace with that, and I'm only saying this to clarify the nature of our relationship. If you hadn't asked this of me, I wouldn't have said anything. Although I empathize with your discomfort, I won't cover to cost of your unique condition. She wants a simp? No, not that. That's not even that. She wants a secondary simp. She wants... what is it called? Like a lineup of simps. Go cry to your other guy that your coochie hurts. I'm sure he'll pay for it, right? I thank you again in the moment. I will thank you again for all the $10 meals that you provided during our time together. Thank you, praying hands heart. Yes, she wants a roster. She wants a defense force. Yes. Correct. By the way, she says multiple meals. So what? That's like fucking $50, maybe even more than that. How many times did you go out? Yeah. What a read. What a doozy, man. I can't stand people like this. And never once did they say like, oh, you're my girlfriend or boyfriend, which would have been a red flag for me on the other guy. Because it's like, oh, well, if you say that you're boyfriend and girlfriend and then you don't deny it, yeah, it makes you look bad. But damn. We call that a polycule? They're not even saying that they're in like an open relationship. This is freaking polycule status denied. Like they're not even saying boyfriend, girlfriend. Goodness. Okay. For not living, cooking enough to make it a career, it's an activity where I could be creative and experiment. I love trying spices and seasoning combos, adding or removing an ingredient, or even just plating nicely for me to enjoy before I devour it and dread the cleanup. Okay, very wholesome. Very, very wholesome response. However, we get this response. Okay, why don't you work in culinary? I hate when Americans do this. They're so preposterous and ridiculous. It's clear as day what they need to do for work, and they won't do it because they're taught to be morons. Are you a moron, or will you do what you need to do? I hate this notion because, like, my mom is a fantastic chef and cook, and she basically cooked for us all our lives and makes the most spectacular, like, Thanksgiving, Christmas, birthdays, like, anything. Like, she does this for my niece, like my brother's daughter, all the time. She's done this since we were little kids. She always put out the most. She's not a chef or a cook. She's a fucking teacher. She was, right? Like, what is going on? Do I have to have a job in the thing that I'm really good at or that I enjoy? Also, being a fucking cook sucks. I watched the Gordon Ramsay, what is it called? Like, documentary where he goes around and studies people who work in the industry, even at the top echelon of restaurants where they pay you a lot of money. Everyone does cocaine. Everyone smokes. You are worked like a dog. Hell's Kitchen? No, it's not Hell's Kitchen. It's a really old, like, from like 2000s, I think it was. Yeah, everyone's worked like a dog. Like, maybe you just saw it and were like, nah, I'm not interested. I'm just gonna be a hobby thing. Anyway, you seem really stupid and stunted to me. Grow up and follow your passions. I have no patience for pussies that work a 9 to 5 for no one. Fucking grow up and try again. Do you want to bet this woman is like probably like a social worker or something? Why does this make you so mad? Maybe you have to be a 9 to 5 worker because you can't afford to like be an artist, or you don't have enough money to like get by and you work like 3 jobs. It's really not that deep, man. Some people also enjoy working a 9 to 5 because they love turning off their brain and just sitting down and just doing work. It really depends. No trust fund? Yeah, maybe that's the vibes I'm getting too. It's like, oh my god, just pursue your passions, you loser. It's like, oh my god, chill. And why bring this into an Americanism thing? Every fucking country does this, where they work people to the bone, hating jobs that they don't want to work. Everyone wants to sit on their ass and like do something fun, but they can't. That's what work is. It's a job. Even artists that love art still have to do a job. They might not even enjoy it as much as they would drawing whatever they want. This is actually a really good, perfect example. Gerber told me this. Gerber's the person that helped design my outfits before I became a VTuber and helped me develop my character's design and stuff. Just for like Akagi to get the ground up. Low key, he says he loves drawing and he loves women and all that, but drawing corn a lot of the time, all the time, to make money, which is how he makes money, can be tiresome. Sometimes he wants to draw, like, I don't know, like something else, like something that he's really passionate about, but he can't do that because he can't make money off of it because he doesn't put food on the table. It is what it is. It's commission work. Like, if someone said, okay, I want, like, Morgana with big fat titties, and I want her smushing them into the other chick, yeah, that's what you gotta do. He's not complaining, but I'm just saying, like, you know, everyone's got their, you know, their vices and shit. New artist friend is very tired from drawing furs? Yeah, of course. I mean, it's not that they hate it, it's just, it's a job. Like, they gotta do what they gotta do. It's pretty wholesome for corn. Yeah, I mean, he draws worse, but I can't really say it on stream, probably. Not like in that way, just saying it out loud. I might get reported on YouTube. Fire, 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 fire.